Da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm back, baby. Here to talk my shit. I'm happy to be back, man. I'm sorry. I took a little hiatus, but we back. 2020. I'm gonna be talking shit every week. We gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna be bringing on guests, and some guests are gonna talk shit with me. Some guests are gonna debate with me. It depends on how they feeling, and it depends if they agree with me or not. And if they don't agree, they gonna get all the smoke, and that's just what's gonna happen. But I think I just want to start this first segment off with just saying R.I.P. Kobe. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Everybody know how much of a Kobe fan I am. Everybody know what Kobe means to me. Like, it's real. Like, I walk into the barbershop, that's my barbershop name, it's Kobe. Everybody know, like, everybody know what's up. And, man, it's sad. And, the news, I woke up to that shit, and I just didn't even believe it. I didn't believe it. And, I don't know, something's funny about that shit. Like, I still ain't grasp it yet. And I still don't feel like it was accidental. It's too much funny things in the story for me to feel like it was accidental. I feel like they got my man Kobe for something. I don't know what was going on, that someone felt like they needed to take him out, but I just don't feel like that shit was accidental. Like, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing you could tell me to make me believe that shit was accidental. But speaking on Kobe, real shit, like Vanessa Bryant, she just put a lawsuit. She's trying to sue the helicopter company, and I really feel like she need to sue the fucking NBA. Cause I truly believe that Kobe would still be in the NBA if that Chris Paul trade went through. I believe it. I'ma stick to that. If Kobe had Chris Paul, he wouldn't have got the Achilles injury, and he would have still fucking been Kobe. And that's a fact. He might have not been in the NBA. Last year might have been his last year or something like that, or he might have still retired at the same time. But I truly believe that if Kobe did not decline because of that Achilles injury, he would still be in the NBA. I know there's things like family and all of that, so like that might weigh into the decision. Like, if he was actually healthy, his relationship with Gigi, that might factor into the equation. But I truly believe that I truly feel like this season or last season might have been like his final season, which means you never know if Kobe would have still been alive or not, because he might have not been on that same plane. He might have not, the time lapse might have not been the same. Like, it might have not. So, but there ain't too much you can say about it, right? Now I want to talk a little bit about boxing, right? Because we got the Wilder and Fury Part 3 happening now. First off, this nigga Wilder, he was wild for losing in Black History Month. Let's get that straight. That's fact number 1. Fact number 2, that he tried to blame his loss on that Mystery Inc. Scooby-Doo costume. No one told him to look like Scrappy. No one told him that shit. Who told him to put that shit on? And that's what happens. He was talking all that shit, and he got knocked out. That's fact 2. Fact 3, I just gotta give him props for fighting Fury, because that nigga scared me. Fury looks like a 1990 villain. Like, Fury looks like the final stage boss in every video game. Fury looks like if Jean-Claude Van Damme did a movie right now, that would be the nigga that would break his spine in the beginning of the movie and he would have to recover and whip his ass at the end. Like, that's what Fury looks like. That nigga is scary. That nigga bigger than Drago. He is scary. So now they're gonna do a part 3. Let's see what happens. I personally feel like Fury might whip his ass again. But let's see. Like, can't believe he lost in Black History Month, man. That shit is sad. Shit is sad. Made black people look bad. Really bad. Me and my friends been talking a lot about Chris Webber. We've been talking a lot about Chris Webber because ESPN dropped the top 10 power forward list. Chris Webber wasn't on it. Now, I agree with almost everyone that is on that list. There's 2 people on the list that I personally don't know because I ain't that old, so I can't speak on it. But there's one person on that fucking list. Pau fucking Gasol. Now listen, nothing against Pau Gasol, but you ain't fucking Chris Webber. You're not. You're just not. Just not as dominant and have as much of a presence on the court as Chris Webber. You just don't. You just don't. It's fucking ridiculous that Pau Gasol, the Spaniard, not even the better brother, is on the top 10 list, but Chris Webber isn't. This shit is fucking ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous to me. I want to know what y'all think. I really do. But shit is insane. Shit is insane. Shit is insane. NFL free agency is about to start. The big talks is where's Tom Brady going, right? I will have a guest come on next week. Tom Brady fan, super fan. I personally don't give a fuck about Tom Brady, but we're going to talk about it because this is Asian Limelight. We got to talk about Tom Brady. But fuck Tom Brady, right? They just got a report today that Brady and Belichick had a phone call and it didn't go good. So I don't know. He might not stay. I just can't see Brady leaving. But with all these reports, it seemed like he might leave. But it's tricky. It's tricky. Right? It's tricky. Then you got Phillip Rivers, who might go to the Colts. Phillip Rivers is a fucking bum. He need to retire. Let's get that straight. Who's going to pay a QB that just doesn't show up in the fucking playoffs? He fucking sucks. And there's no excuse for Phillip Rivers to suck. Can you really give me an excuse? You can't. The man got weapons all around the offense. He has weapons. I don't want to hear that offensive line bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Because you got weapons. You got running backs. Eckler is a fucking beast. Gordon is hurt a lot. But when he's there, he's productive. Like, you got Keenan Allen. Oh, my God. Keenan Allen and Phillip Rivers was fucking stressing me the fuck out all fantasy year. Shit almost gave me a heart attack. Because I just didn't know what the fuck Phillip Rivers was going to do. And I didn't know if Keenan Allen was going to get the ball. It just... So, the top quarterback free agents, essentially Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, Teddy Bridgewater. Let's get that clear. Teddy has a lot of people looking at him. He's not in the same category as a Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady, but he's a top QB asset in this free agency. I feel bad for Nick Foles. Actually, I don't feel bad for Nick Foles because he got paid. He got that bag. But Jags are moving on from Nick Foles. So Nick Foles is out there. Jameis Winston. I mean, I don't know what to say about Jameis Winston. He's gonna be out there. Jameis Winston is a QB that if you know a defense in fantasy free agency is playing Jameis, you might want to take him. Because he just gives the defense the ball all the time. Like, it's like he don't like his job. It's like he's just handing off his job to the next man because he just be giving it to him. He be packing the football like in a lunch bag and just handing it off to the defense. Like, that's just what he does. That's what Jameis Winston is known for. Yeah, he can throw it deep. Look who he has. He has Mike Evans. He had Deshaun Jackson. So, of course, he's going to get yards because he has those type of players. And Godwin was a beast this year. Like, he has those type of players. But he ain't shit. And it sucks to say he ain't shit because never want to put down a black QB, but he ain't shit. Dak Prescott, right? He's still in contract talks. Don't know what's going to happen in Dallas. I'd rather bum-ass Dak stay. I'd rather have Dak facilitating Dallas and let my Eagles whoop that ass. Speaking of Dallas, Tony Romo, they gave that man $17 million a year to be an analyst. It's fucking ridiculous. But I guess he's a better analyst than a QB because he got that bag. I peeped some of his. He did good. Tony's usually not good in prime time, but he's been doing good. So big ups to Tony, right? I guess big ups to Tony. But yeah, man, that's all I wanna. That's all I just want to touch on this week. But like I said, we gonna be doing this every fucking week now, and I will be talking more shit, and I will be flaming whoever comes on this show and disagrees with me. But AG in the Limelight, first edition 2020. We out of here.